to another episode. Critical Critique. We're talking about anime. I'm
We're
Alex
hot and we're
Jones.
cold about it. Hey.
I'm Alex Jones. They're turning the animes gay. But yeah, no, time to talk about anime this week. Full anime episode.
Mhm.
Looking like a jam-packed season. So
Yeah, just to spoil a bit, I usually don't bother looking at the next season. Never really is interesting to me. However, there's this one show about gambling.
yes, we know you and your stockbroker day trading show. He's
Still
been
no news.
constantly looking at the charts,
No
waiting,
news.
hoping, praying even for his stock show to come around. One day, Ellie, it'll show up. One day,
One day.
it'll happen. It's
So,
gonna happen.
unfortunately, I know a little bit more about next season than I usually would, for the less authentic reactions, but who cares?
I dip in every now and then, but I don't follow it too closely. But yeah.
But yeah, Naruto, tell me about your week.
Skyrim, I guess. Had some play tests. Everything went pretty good. Had about went about 3 hours collectively without any crashes or freezing. So I would say that's pretty stable.
That's
For
basically
Skyrim.
that's the Skyrim. That's the Todd Tower standard. It's good to ship.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going alright. I'm getting close to being able to add sex. It's getting there. We're getting there. It's Skyrim modding is such a weird thing to get into because there's so much. I've been reading a lot of stuff, right? Because you got to read a lot of mod pages and you got to read a lot of information on the Reddit and whatnot. And I one of the things that I'll talk about that will be good for starting the stream is the whole saving situation. Because Ali, there is half fact, half mysticism around does loading the game break your game? Right?
And can you tell?
Because so because there's evidence of it's not when you save the game that the game gets bricked, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's when you load the game doesn't load properly and it can bake scripts and if you saved while you're halfway in during a script or if you something else goes on, right, it can get baked into the save and bloat the save over time, and that's how people start having issues 30 hours into a playthrough or something, right? And there's so much fucking mysticism around that shit on you'll have a bunch of people being like, no, you need to download a save manager and don't use the vanilla. Oh, you need a diff alternative mod so that you don't because saving and reloading is gonna brick your save. And oh god, you have to. Alan, this is the great one. You have to restart the game instead of loading the. You only load the game once at the main menu and never again. If you die, you reboot the whole game.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Yeah. And look, I'm sure some of it's true, and there's been video evidence of fucking it breaking quest items and stuff sometimes, right? And there's it's not like I'm joking about it, but there is fact to the fact that loading the game breaks the game. But I just feel man, at what point do you just kind of have to be fuck? I want to play my game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe my save will get bricked in 30 hours or something, right? All right. Sure. I guess. Because the save manager mod is a fucking pain in the ass to set up. So, allegedly. So I'm kind of Do I really want to fuck around with this?
Yeah. Well, I had a decidedly worse time. Besides big heat wave, 40 degrees, although I stayed inside the whole time at my comfy 25 degrees max, which is kind of at the limit of what I find comfortable, like 25.
Yeah, 20. I'm at about 21 on the heat pump right now, around that.
I am also the person who went to Japan in the at the height of summer when it was 40 degrees. So, hypocrite maybe, I guess. But the reason why I was inside the whole time and not even at work is because I had diarrhea.
Oh no!
Bad time.
Oh no!
Also, drinking more water meant more diarrhea because stomach was like, what's this? I need to be empty at all times and as fast as possible.
No.
So that was a bad time. So didn't play much games over the week. I watched my animes, but that was kind of the extent of the that stuff. Although one nice benefit was that I was gaining a little bit of weight. I was like at 75. I was creeping up to like 78. And now I'm back at 74. It was a kind of, I don't know why exactly I got diarrhea, but I didn't feel like a fever or anything or felt sick.
Could have been something you ate or...
yeah.
It can happen for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah, so it's... I think it just because my stomach got upset by something I ate.
Probably, yeah.
So I didn't feel sick, as in fever or anything. So I was like, damn, on the toilet again. At least I'm getting lighter, I guess. Wasn't an annoying experience. It wasn't a terrible experience in that sense. Other than the fact that I was warm, sweating, and I couldn't drink too much water. Otherwise, the water would just go just as fast. However, I did play a demo like today. That is called Iron Nest. Demo
Iron Nest, eh? Oh yeah.
It's kind of in the same vein as Papers, Please. Where you are in a totalitarian, you are in a totalitarian state, a totalitarian machine,
a totalitarian big fash yes. The fash.
However, in this case, you're in a walking massive artillery tank on legs, basically.
Right.
So you're literally encased in World War I/II metal, with all the pistons and pumps and oils and valves.
All that fun stuff, yeah.
And you get you get commands from high command that says, "Oh, bomb that place over there. Take these bearings from the spotters, triangulate where that position is, then calculate from your position to the triangulator position your bearing of your barrels, the height that your barrels should be, the type of animation you load in, and then try also not to hit any civilian targets in the cities that are semi-occupied by rebels that are totally not valid against a king that is totally right." It's a fun demo. It's I'm intrigued. It's like I said, it invokes Papers, Please, that you're fighting you're in the totalitarian. I can't say it. You're encased in big fascism.
You're
encased in big fascism, and you shoot big guns outside from inside the big fascism. In the game, at least the Steam page kind of hints that they're like you have the option to do other things. You might choose otherwise. But anyway, it's just fun to do kind of menial tasks and then have everything, knobs turning, pistons spinning, pumping, and loud bangs and all that stuff when everything twists and turns. It also has like maybe would it may feel like that big Warhammer vibe and all the big metals and
big steamy robots,
big metal clanking,
clanky,
and then you press the big button and a huge boom and two huge artillery shells fire off, bigger than any artillery shell has ever been. Anyway, fun time. I'm going. I haven't beaten the demo, but I have a fun time. So
yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Well, I guess we should probably start talking about anime.
Yeah,
anime time. Anime time. A lot of anime coming up, but we got a lot of anime to
Should we go
finish
to
off
our
as well.
own screen or to the live chart screen?
I mean, whichever one you want. I'm on the weekly thing. What I've been watching right now, so.
Live. I'll do the live chart.
Nearest stream. Nearest ramen.
Was it the schedule?
Or let me go. Hang on. Go. Yeah, I was on the schedule, but we can go. I'll just use the actual thing. It's probably better. So, okay. I want to rant about Dr. Stone.
Ooh, bad news.
Oh. Okay, so remember how I was talking about how the fucking it's retarded, right?
Yeah. It was
the Y-mans are
the
retarded.
plot. There's the story, or their motivations.
I had a chat with Ollie and Full about it, and they kind of agreed that there have been sci-fi plots in I believe Muv-Luv or whatever you call it. Lolly was talking to me about how Muv-Luv has a very similar kind of thing where you have these aliens, right, that are silicone based and they're at war with the humans because they don't view carbon based life forms as actual life in a sense, and that's kind of where the war comes in for resources and stuff. Right? And so you can do kind of the same kind of thing, you have this alien parasite or whatever, right? And it's trying to figure humanity out, right? And also it wants you to make the diamonds, right? But it's just the way that they do it in Dr. Stone is just fucking retarded. This is kind of like a recap rant of where are we now, right? Where are we now, right? The Y-mans basically are we need diamond stuff. We need an intelligent race to keep building us, right, and giving us the ability to survive, right? Humans, you guys seem a little retarded, right? You seem a little retarded.
Let us help you.
And no, not let us help you. Let us just freeze you in stone so you can live forever, because that's based, right? And Senku is basically okay, 1v1 debate me, bro, in real life right now. Just straight up, that's what he does. Which is basically
right? This scene, I believe. I mean, there's a big poster.
Yeah. He's like 1v1, and yeah, you get this big scene where they turn into it. They scan Senku, and they turn into a skull so they can talk to him, right? And they fucking and Senku. Okay, get ready, because this is where the shit's about to get fucking hilarious, right? So Senku's argument, right, but is essentially, hey, here's the trade-off. We will assist you in making more of you and the diamonds or whatever. You guys just don't turn us into stone. Come down to Earth and let's make some, and I quote, crazy bullshit. Senku is like, listen, science, all right? Big science. We can do some big. You guys are like floating in space with no gravity and able to fly around and do crazy shit. I love crazy shit. Come down to Earth and we'll make some crazy shit. And the aliens are like, nah,
Oh,
that sounds gay. You're gay.
all
You
right, fair
nerd.
enough.
You fucking nerd. Like, it's clear that you humans are just not intelligent. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
And then they fuck off.
Oh, all
They
right.
just leave. They just leave. After all of this bullshit, they're just like, yeah, nah, you guys are clearly not as advanced as we thought you were. Later.
Sorry
Just
to have
fuck
bothered
off.
you.
Yeah, except for one of the hive mind. One of the hive mind is like, crazy science bullshit actually sounds kind of cool. Right? Some crazy science. I'm down for some science bullshit. Deal. Let's go.
All right.
So they make friends with one of the devices, right? It's got a female voice, and it's like, yeah, it comes back down with them. They have it in like a little capsule, and it like floats around because it can't
That's
be
the
in
capsule
oxygen,
in the
right?
poster, I assume.
Yeah, they're basically like, because again, the oxygen is like poison because of oxidation
All
and
right.
the components, right? So they put it in like a vacuum capsule thing that's got no air in it, so that it doesn't end up getting oxidized. There's an interesting conversation that sort of happens between like the device and the gorilla chick, or the chick that's like the fighter, right? Because she comes with to the moon. Where she's like, "Oh, who made you?" Right? Like, you guys are like mechanical or whatever, and the thing's like, "I don't fucking know." I don't know. Do you know who made you? And then and she's just like, fear point. Fear point. Fear. Okay, so they go back down to Earth. We fast forward a few years, right? Society, like, they're starting to get back on track, right? Society is starting to recover, right? We're starting to get back to normalcy. Um, the best friend character and the girl get married, right? There's a big wedding, big thing. And Senku is working on big project with the device, big very big project. And to kind of just get to it, he's making a time machine.
So we can stop
He's
it?
Yes, they're making a time machine so they can go back in time and stop the devices from doing their thing, and they're gonna save 8 billion lives or whatever, right? But he doesn't finish it within the show though, right? It's established like because it kind of just is like, yeah, we're working on the time machine. It could take like
Decades.
10 years, 1,000 years, millennia, right? That we're gonna do it, right? We can do it, right? It's gonna happen.
At what point are you going to erase more lives than you save?
That's like see, this is the problem. This is why it's retarded. This is why it's fucking retarded, Ellie. It's like, I can see why people were like mad about this from the manga, right? Because it is really stupid, and so it actually ends with another kind of fast forward into the future, assumedly, and it just sort of talks about how, oh yes, the great Dr. Stone who revived humanity in the ancient times or whatever. So I don't know if they managed to do the time machine, because this is the problem when you've introduced time travel, which means you have to, like, are we talking like timeline theory? Are we talking like world lines? Has he like gone back and created a new world line, and the world line the Stone World line still exists, right? But it's just he's gone back and saved the other world line,
Yeah.
right? Created it like the logistics don't end up getting explained, obviously, right? As to why we are having like a flash forward again to like the far future, where it's like all modern. So yeah, that's how Doctor Stone ends. Really. Yeah, I can see why people were mad. I could like I'm not mad, right?
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
actually mad. I don't think it's terrible. I just think it's poorly executed, right? I can see what the author was going for here, right? I just think they did a very poor job of establishing the motivations of this alien parasite, right? And kind of like, okay, why the fuck turn them to stone when you need them to do a thing for you, right? What is the like? What are you like? What are you doing here, right? It doesn't make sense logically, and that's like on the one hand, right? It's an alien, so they're
Mm,
not going to think the same as humanity logically, right? Like, and that's fine. It's just you do have to have a level of suspension of disbelief. Like, I can believe, like, using the Mudlove example, right? Silicone-based life is going to look at carbon-based life and is going to go, "What the fuck?" Right?
yeah.
What? This is like a cancer, right? Like something,
Mm-hmm.
right? How does this like and go to war over like that kind of shit because they don't have any idea what the fuck carbon based life is or how it works or whatever, right? That makes sense, right? Even though it's kind of illogical because from our perspective, being
We can
carbon based life,
recognize
we
silicon life as life, so
yeah
why can't
yeah
silicon
yeah.
life identify carbon life as life?
Yeah, exactly. So, like, even though that's illogical in a sense, it's logical. Like, we can make sense of the motivation, right?
Yeah.
Like, if we encountered, like, even if it was, if it's not about the type of life, if we encountered an alien life form, right, we could realistically behave in a similar manner, right? And that makes it believable, right? In this case, it's just not fucking believable. I don't believe that a highly advanced, intelligent um life form made up of all these little like fucking like swirly things, right? Like there's this parasite, right, made out of
Mm-hmm.
all of these like mechanical swirly things, right? That is allegedly extremely advanced and able to do big sciencey stuff, right? Is gonna show up and be like, yeah, these intelligent life forms that are spewing radio waves into the galaxy, they can make the diamond thingies that we need for fuel. They can make more of us, right? Let's freeze them into stone and get them to worship us, and it'll be great. We can give them eternal life. It'll be cool. It's just like we have eternal life, right? It'll be awesome. A
Yeah.
symbiotic relationship, even, right? It it again, it just doesn't fucking work. Um,
No, I do really think that didn't Silence said something like last week, right? That the villain was
yeah.
not thought of at the start of the story. It was kind of considered, the location of the god of was thought of when they started, radio waves. That was a good opportunity to introduce, the villain because you have like a radio waves, you can have them point over there in the distance. And of course,
Mm,
the goal was always the moon, so placing your villain at the moon was always, the logical step. But the motivation was never really clear, and I said right. I do think that the
mm.
motivation was kind of, in broad strokes, was thought of, was conceived when, at least when the big boat was made and they went to the original crashing site of the ISS, or the no,
Mm,
the emergency capsule at least. But
mm, mm.
afterwards, I don't think that they have the author really had a good idea what the ending should be, the motivation, and never really got around to developing it. Wrote,
Yeah, it does feel like I don't know if they were rushed because of like publishing or whatever, if they were rushed because or something like that. I don't know if I'd say it feels rushed. but it does feel ill thought out, I think is the way I would describe it, right? Like it just I feel like if he'd put like a bit more time in the oven, he probably could have come up with something that would work here, right? Like it's so close to being all right. It's just slightly off. And if it had just like, maybe given it a bit more time to cook, if he had like a few more chapters, right, or something to build up to it and to kind of like explain it a bit better, perhaps it would be a little bit better. But overall, though, right, I would still say Doctor Stone is a good series, right? I would still say it's enjoyable, it's fun, right? I think you can kind of feel once it starts to kind of like skip a lot of shit, right? Like you get to the point where after the whole like science war, right, with the Xenos guy, right, the pacing goes like really fast after that, right? Like they go from that to like, okay, now we're just reviving everyone. We're getting the rocket ship built, right? We have computers now. We have the internet now. We have cell phones now, right? Like it's just like the pace of technological advancement just sort of skyrockets from there.
No,
right?
because one last thing as we reminisce on this series, kind of a review of the whole series.
Yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah. From what I watched the first 2.5 seasons or 1.5 seasons, where there was like the Stone Wars, and afterwards I kind of felt that it kind of shifted in what its goals were, right? Because the first arc was kind of an ideological battle between should we rebuild what we had with all the ugly and inequalities and the ugly people and etc., should not we rebuild something better? And the answer was no, we should rebuild it as it was. Weird as it is as a conclusion, because usually you go for a little bit of a compromise from no, we can make the world better, but no, Senku's vision of the world is exactly how it was. That was always a little bit strange to me. But afterwards, it was a bit of a fun science experiments as we no, that's the whole first season. Oh no, the end of the second season.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't
afterwards
remember.
Afterwards they went to the original crash site and had all that thing, and that was kind of, I feel, kind of the setup to the whole arc that just concluded. Right, you got Stone Wars, and then you have the other half. And I feel that Stone Wars was a little bit more interesting. There were two parts of Stone Wars, because the guy gets pacified at a point, and then there was a little bit thing afterwards, but I forget.
Well, they go through like a whole thing where they're like trying to like revive him, like turn him they freeze him and then turn him into stone to fix him. But like I said, like to kind of wrap it up, right? Like the series is fun, and I would say I had a good time watching it, but I can definitely see the problems, right? There's definitely problems, especially in the later half, right? Once you get to that later half, I think is when it kind of starts to fall apart a little bit. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yep.
So anywho,
next, let me just. There we go. Does Dr. Stone any other shows you want to pick out? Otherwise, we'll just.
Well, yeah, because I don't have as many on. Because you have a lot of red.
Because I have Dr. Stone as red, so I have to, have.
Yeah. So in terms of my stuff, I can quickly probably knock out Girls Can Be Kind to Otaku, because that kind of just ends on a typical kind of like, oh, it's the end of the school festival. Oh, there's a misunderstanding. Oh, they're trying to find Otaku-kun. Oh, they find him. Oh, they they hold hands during the all three of them hold hands during the fireworks. What does this mean? Harem route unlocked, right? Harem route unlocked.
Where is it?
But yeah, it kind of goes in. Yeah, I don't know. It might be on. Should be on. Just scroll.
Yeah, that's I just went by it. I know, but
it'll be somewhere. But yeah, it's all right. It's fine. It's okay. I thought it was a perfectly serviceable rom-com type thing, right? It's perfectly serviceable, right? I wouldn't say it's groundbreaking. Like, it's a solid, 6, right? Like, it's a solid, fine. There's some good humor here and there. There's some pretty good, getting to know the characters stuff here and there, right? Like, it's all right. It's fine, but I wouldn't. It's not breaking any ground in the genre, right? Like, it's just kind of there. I think that people, because I remember we were talking about like the Twitter drama. Oh no, Twitter drama. I remember talking about how there were people that were like getting really fucking weird about the show because I don't know. I guess like the idea of like girls being kind to nerds is like a fucking sin or something. I guess just apparently it's so bad. But when you actually watch it, it's just like, yeah, no, he's just a nice guy, and they're just nice girls, and they just get along.
Yeah,
hilarity ensues from this, right? It's not like oh they want to suck his dick, right? It's not like, oh, they're just fawning over this guy, right? And like, being submissive to him or some dumb fucking shit, right? It's very much traditional. So yeah, that's all I really got to say about it. It's a solid show.
Yep.
It's all right. I would, it's all right.
Let me do one of my witch hats. And
how's the Space ATF doing?
The Space ATF is spoiler for the last episode, I guess. So Natsu, you know the boy that was talking about that was hiding and all that stuff? The brimmed cap was like, hey boy, I see you hiding there, and you've annoyed me. So let me give you a form that you truly wish to hide. So he turns him to a monster.
Not to interrupt, but because Magician D jumped in about thingy. I do kind of agree. Yeah, because he has like a "I'm not worthy to be their friend" kind of moment. Like, yeah, I did feel it was a little bit late in the game for that, but yeah, it doesn't matter. It's all right. But anyway, I'll let you continue.
Yeah. No. So the brimmed caps goes, hey, you want to hide? Let me turn you into a monster so you really want to hide.
Yeah, you want to hide? I'll fucking show you hiding.
And then he turns Tim into a monster and he goes, oh, I didn't know the spell would do that. Doing this forbidden magic is kind of hard when the cops go chasing after you every single time. So we don't really know what every spell does anymore. So that's why it's good to experiment. And then the two girls that are left go, how could you turn him back? It's like, well, I'm not going to do it, but you can try.
Ooh,
knowing that casting spells on the body is by definition forbidden magic.
It's forbidden.
So it is forbidden to try to save him, which is kind of doesn't sit right.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, the guy in the bad guy of this arc says a couple things like the pointed caps of the past were sinners and now they're now they are cowards. Afraid of they're cowards, afraid of their own power. The scales are now tipped in the favor of the pointed caps, but the scales will tip in the favor of the brimmed caps soon enough. I'm just hastening the process, blah 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 blah. Um, all that stuff, fine and well. But maybe to accelerate and go to the end is that Kifri gets noticed that something is up in the cave. He wants to rush into the cave, but he gets attacked by magic. Basically, falls down into a big ravine, gets grievously wounded. With the two other girls that which are his two other students. There they are, kind of surrounded, slowly getting surrounded by living golden statues. The golden statues that were people turned into gold by the old city, etc., etc. And then Kifri, the main witch had the main guy says, "Say, stay behind me and stay as close as possible." And then he turns into a manga panel, and then the series episode ends. So if you want to go read the manga, the show ends with a manga panel.
It'll never have a second season, will
no,
it?
It will.
Never
I think it basically has like a second season confirmed. But I just find it funny that it turns very fancy into a manga panel, but it turns really black to white anyway. Still, hey, if you want to go read the manga, the anime turned into a manga for a second, so
Magician of D is like, I wonder how the pointed caps have maintained control over the brimmed caps when the brimmed caps are easily manhandled. every encounter we've seen. Hope we get the answer next season.
Maybe, because I do believe that the pointed caps, well, the evil guy of this arc called them sinners. So, and the pointed caps are thus far kind of, for the preservation of knowledge and all that stuff, and for free magic. And if the pointed caps are all for ivory towers and secret knowledge and all that stuff, they might just been blasting memory erasing, personality erasing spells.
They just started blasting.
They just nuked cities with spells that made entire populations forget anything, magic alone, maybe. That would upset a lot of people who want to learn and craft, do their crafts and all that stuff.
Shit, I don't remember.
And if the only people, and if you're only then allowed to learn magic again if you follow those rules, then that might be a way how you do it, because when one of the characters is threatened with a memory erasing spell, Neretsu, that spell looks pure evil, and the good guys are using it.
Listen, that AK-47 looks kind of military-like. That's bad.
Nah, man, I'm just here.
I love the fucking like ATF analogy when it comes to this show. It's so funny.
Only Neretsu, if you step out of line 1 second, they will shoot you with it.
Yeah. You step out of line, you get blasted. You and your dog will get blasted.
Basically, you and everybody around you.
So sounds like it's been fine. It's good.
Good show. I might go actually read the manga, because I'm hearing like the manga is.
I've seen some like panels of the manga, and the art looks pretty.
So I might go read the manga, and of course, anime is good because it's well animated and all that stuff.
Right. Okay. What do I want to talk about? I guess I could knock out the apartment complex show.
Should be down somewhere on this list.
Yeah, it'll probably be like, it's like a short show, so it'll be like
right
at the fucking bottom. So it ends kind of at the point where they defeat the like superhero justice girl, housewife, and it's fine. I am again disappointed a little bit that it's a short show because I feel like it could have probably have been a long form. I think
Mm-hmm.
there's enough material there for it to be long form, and I feel like it kind of you don't get the same pacing as you do in the manga when it's a short form, right? It kind of gets a little bit
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, it gets a lot. It gets very compressed, right? Like it ends up kind of almost being like not even like a play-by-play of the manga, but like it's more of a highly condensed version, if that makes sense, right?
because
Because
I
you
mean,
read
there
the
are
manga and
shorts.
you yeah
There are shorts that are fun, but there's a lot. It's even in like 4 commas, right? Which would be
yeah
prime, um, for shorter episodes. You often kind of do feel that they always want to put more story in it than they can with a short form. So it's almost like, yeah, you actually need like 20 minutes of storytelling setup and all that stuff. You cannot, if you want
yeah,
to
and
do
that and
more than one thing.
this definitely suffers from a bit of that, right? Where if you had a little bit more time to kind of build up a lot of the stuff, and you get that in the manga, right? When you're reading the manga's at like 51 chapters right now, right? Like there
Mhm.
is quite a bit going on, right? Um, and it also kind of helps that the artwork for the manga is good as well. So it's sort of it looks really nice. So my advice would be to read the manga first and then watch the show if you kind of just want something extra, right? But I don't
Mhm.
think it's really I would not like suggest watching the show as a replacement for reading the manga because the manga is generally good. I've been reading it for a while. Like I really do enjoy the manga. It's very fucking funny. Full of perverted housewives getting up to really funny shit. But yeah, slightly disappointed, but yeah, it is what it is. Uh what else I got? I do have the My Hero Academia like extra episode on here because that did air during the season, and I watched it. And I'll just say it was fine. It was a decent ending. People memed about it's the extra chapter slash episode because people were so fucking mad about the ending.
Mhm.
Because Deku gets cucked or whatever. I mean I didn't actually mind the original ending. I thought it was sufficient, right? I think that people kind of overreacted a little bit. Like I think the memes are funny. Don't get me wrong, right? The memes. I'm not going to take away people's memes, right? But I do think people kind of overreacted a little bit. Um, and this episode it was actually kind of funny. It had a bit of drama because you had like all the Yuri people were like, "No, my girl can't fall in love with the guy. That's no
Mhm.
Ellie. No, she's meant to lick vagina or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But no, it was fine. That's all I'm gonna really say about that one. So. And also, Digimon's continuing new arc. We're learning more about the girl that's trying to like do Digimon supremacy
Mhm.
because the evil corporation wants to is doing evil corporation things. Sister commits suicide. Typical stuff in a kids show, right? It's good. Typical Digimon affair. And yeah, it's fine. It's good. It's all right. Continue on it. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got?
Um.
You got one to talk about?
Let me just say that again, right? There's the 100 scenes. I was like the first episode looked fancy, but it, you know, grabbed me in any way. And then it was like the second episode. This Oji Mashima's. This is the English title. Uh, was cute, was fun, but never continued. Never picked up Nakamura. Also, again after a while, Snowdwarf. Was Sidonia like? I like Sidonia very much, but Sidonia stays for a little bit higher, I guess. Other than that, I might be watching. I said I might be watching Monster Eater. Or had I JoJo? Or had I as a maybe? Never got around to those. Mao also. Um, we still have one episode of Needy Girl Overdose, because we did talk about
Yeah.
like the did talk about did we talk about her therapy session and that how she returned to streaming?
Yeah, I think we, so I think the last episode 11 was the one where we had the mental breakdown. This episode was the one where we get, actually, I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I don't fucking remember which episode was which.
Because this episode, let's talk about it anyway.
Okay, let's just talk about where we're at. So I think this episode was, episode 11 was the mental breakdown. Episode 12 is they break down the door. They meet up with our girl, right? Our Amy, right? They meet up with Amy or whatever. Ame, right, or whatever. And they go out and they have fun. They do some stuff. You know, we have a bit of therapy. You know, they go to their house. You've got the leader girl having a casual conversation about beat boops and beat bops combined with beat boops.
The different drugs they take for different situations and combinations.
Yeah. Oh, I use beat boop and bop bop and boop, and oh, I tried beat boop and bop boop, and that didn't do it. So I went and found beat boop online and combined it with dop dop, and it's fucking it's casual shit. And so they go. Yeah, we have like a whole thing where it's basically like rebuilding Amy from, you know, the despair, right?
Yeah.
And it kind of goes through a few things. The dad of the tomboy girl apparently dies, and they have a funeral for that, and she ends up being alright. And then like so at this point, the group is like the biggest streamers in the like setting, right? They usurped God. They have become the big streams, right? We kind of go through a number, like I'm skipping a lot of the segments because it's not really like worth giving like a play-by-play. There's a fun initial D segment, I guess, that I could bring up.
I did like it's so referential. It's also and also the having the water cup to see if she's keeping the car level and all that stuff.
So the part that I think is more interesting is the conversation between Kachi, the normie girl, right?
Yeah.
Who's like the normie one, right? Because Ami and her have a conversation. Because Ami is like, okay, I'm recovered. I'm slightly less schizophrenic. Time to come back, right? Time to become K-Angel again, right? I'm going to spread my wings and jump out the window, right? And they have this whole kind of conversation about how Kachi is like a normie, but that's good because it lets you be kind, right? It allows you to be like a good support beam, right? Even though you won't be able to kind of, you know, like you don't understand, like because they kind of have this debate almost about like, oh, why are you going back even though it destroys you, right? You're going back to the internet, right? Even though it's gonna ruin you in the end, right? And kind of Army is just sort of like, well, I don't have much of it. Like once you've tasted it, you can't really go back, right? Sort of deal. But kind of like talks about how, you know, your kindness has like influenced, you know, K-Angel a little bit. But the only way that you would have been able to do that is because you are a normie. So do not stop being a normie. Right? Keep that kindness intact, right? So I thought that was a very interesting kind of conversation. And then of course we get the big K-Angel return, massive stream, trillions of people watching Ellie, big 3D concert. Oh man, she's back. Wow. And then it cuts and it's like after that she disappeared. She became the biggest streamer in the world and then disappeared. Made a church in the middle of Spain or some shit. And now, Kachi or whatever is like, now it's time for the unnecessary epilogue episode.
In a church where hymns play belonging to no religion, which is a very cool line, I have to say.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it was very. Yeah. I mean, but that ties into the whole like. Remember a few episodes ago they were doing the whole Judas stuff, right?
Mm.
Like like religion. There have been religious sort of overtones a lot within the show, right? Like sprinkled in there, right? Over like comparing kind of like online streamer culture and whatnot to religion in a sense, right? Not directly, but through kind of inference, right? Um, and the culmination of that is, yeah, obviously there would be like a church, right? Obviously we're
Yeah.
ending in where the god has ascended, right? In this case. So it's actually, funnily enough, it is actually very like now that I'm like, now we've kind of said that and thinking about it, right? K Angel's story is very Christ-like, right?
That's
In the
you.
sense of in the sense of like you have the death and the rebirth, right? You have again Purple Lollipop or whatever her name is, right?
Mm.
Is like again Judas in the situation, Judas betraying God, right? Bringing God down, right?
And after
Bringing
3 days
Jesus
and
down.
3 nights, she returns.
Yes, after 3 days and 3 nights, like she spends time in the cocoon, right?
Mm.
Becoming something, metamorphizing, and then she gets, she has her time off, right? And then comes back, right? Jesus has risen, right?
Does
And
a
then
thing and then
Jesus
disappears.
disappears, and then disappears. So yeah. So there are a lot of religious undertones going on here, and once you kind of like see it, now you can't unsee it, I guess. But it's, but I feel like we're on a good track. I'm interested to see how the epilogue goes. Um, I'm keen enough to see it. I've had my complaints about the show being a bit full of itself over the
Mm-hmm.
runtime, but I think the overall package has been pretty good, and we'll cap it off next week, I guess.
I do have to
Once we get this
one
episode.
more thing to say because in the
Oh
middle,
no, yeah,
right?
you go.
Yeah,
I've been
because
yapping, so
yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
because in the middle, the Angel does like her home therapy session, bonding with the group, eating ramen, sitting in a bath, going to a funeral, and talking about medicine, all very therapeutic. Then there's this fun segment about I forget the name, but the wacky animation style, right? In the middle is
Yeah.
I forget the name, but I know who they are. They're fun animation group band thing. Anyway, one detail, right, is that she's asked. The citizens demand her return. They need her for the rain. And however, Nametsu, rain in Japanese is Ame, and Ame is her name.
Mm, mm,
And then she
mm.
does her rain making ritual. I don't know what mandrakes play a part in it. Is it the hate? Is it admirations? I don't know a specific one-to-one Japanese meaning symbolism translation in there. But anyway, after Ame does her Amehameha, um, it rains, but it rains candy, which is also ame in Japanese. And
Right.
then the citizens eat up ame and are satisfied. So that is kind of already
They eat, and it's like drug candy too. They get fucking
yeah.
high as shit.
So that is already kind of a prelude from wait. So she's already dreaming, or she's already seeing that there's a demand for her kind
Mm,
of slash because it's
mm.
all ame. It's not K Angel, but
Yeah,
it still
yeah.
stands, I believe.
Mm, mm.
Um,
Yeah,
that's the thing that I want to mention.
yeah.
That was already
Like I said, like I think that there is like good here, right? Like it is a good show, despite my own issues around it, right? Like I think it is, especially on the artistic side, right? It's very, very, very good.
Yeah,
yeah,
and
I'm interested to kind of see.
All right, one sneaky extra thing,
All right,
right?
one sneaky last little bit.
All right, so Tomboy, as we calling her,
Yeah.
she's always portrayed as having like the least faith. She's the least committed, right? She's not. She's not doing it for the attention or anything like that, right?
Mm.
She's it for the money because she lives poor and she kind of does it for the money. But she was the one.
She's also the most mentally stable,
and also the one who had the most faith in it working.
Yeah,
which is kind of a fun look into her character. That besides being the most stable, she has the most faith in it working. She is the most invested in it in the group by that metric. And cares a lot for the group there because our goth lolly type girl. I don't think her goal is to die beautifully, so I don't think it might be very sad if the group disbands. I don't think that she will be particularly heartbroken about it. And I don't know how Dempa thinks about it. She is already kind of a big character on her own, so she might just continue onwards alone. It's only like Tomboy that keeps it all together and with the faith that it will work out together. Fun character dynamic group thing, etc. But that's enough about.
Yeah, we will finish that up next week when we, because the last episode is out, but we haven't watched it yet because we do the stream on the day that it happens.
So. I could have watched it, but then I couldn't talk about it. So anyway.
All right, what else? What else you got? What else?
Botan. I heard lots of good things about it, but I just didn't kept watching it. So maybe in a distant future I'll watch it again or something. Replica, never got around to it. Akanebashi, I stopped watching as soon as like the tournament arc started going, and I guess I wasn't interested in it that much.
Right.
Nippon Sangoku, never got around to it. Let's see, Class Monitor, very cute. I do recommend it. I just didn't continue watching it. You didn't continue watching with Petals of Reincarnation, right?
No, I didn't pick it up. No.
Oh, you didn't pick it up. All right.
No, I didn't. It just kind of fell through the cracks. I wasn't that interested in it.
All right, Ramparts of Ice. So Naruto, the complicated web of a relationship continues.
Big complex, big love triangle, big.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So our main character in the front has realized she has feelings for the boy that she was deathly afraid of in the first couple of episodes, calling him disgusting and get away and you remind me of my past trauma, idiot. But now she likes the boy, and there's a lot of fun things going on. The boy in the middle in this poster, between the characters in the line, he realizes that she likes Amamiya, the blondish boy. sorry, magician. Quick, tell me what those shows are. Because I am interested.
Oh boy. Well, anyway, keep going. Yeah.
Yeah. You can see my pointer. That helps kind of. So he realizes that she likes him, and so he volunteers to get them together. She refuses, but she is already trying to hook up these two people, these two, and he knows it. So it's kind of a hypocrisy of finding fun in games. So we got a dynamic that she thinks that these two are meant to be together. This guy thinks these two are too close, and he likes her, and she doesn't just have no romantic feelings for anybody in the group. So he gets super depressed whenever these two are just standing together comfortably, because that's not the case for these two, because she was at first panicked, traumatized. And now she's not secure. Oh no, I like him. What do I do?
Yeah,
I
rip.
better run, basically. So
Gotta
he gets depressed every 5 minutes about that, which is kind of funny and a kind of a funny development from being the villain of the show to sad boy in that sense. But so the big reveal is that he knows and that she knows that she likes him and he doesn't know yet that it is kind of semi-mutual. But maybe because of this dynamic now that he knows that she is him, he kind of confesses to her. And while she has somewhat a thing for Minato, he has a thing for her. And Retsu, he decides to somewhat confess, heavily imply, and she comes to the correct conclusion that he has a thing for her. So Naretsu, here's the delicious, delicious, delicious drama. Because she now says that this whole friendship was a lie.
Oh no!
All their past interactions, all their friendly get-togethers and hanging outs were all a false pretense, a facade, a fake. So she's kind of upset. And that's how the season ends. I don't believe there's a... it says it's releasing. Is there like more episodes coming?
Maybe.
Let me
Maybe it's got
pop in the schedule.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. What
Episode 14, the second. Oh, it's next season, next episode.
It's continuing.
Hey.
Continues.
Anyway,
you get more drama.
More drama. I cannot wait, Naretsu. It turns out that I love the romance drama. Also,
Very
yeah, I'm sorry, Magician D. I said I said for Botan, nothing against the show. It's very pretty, very themey. It's very not how I would Ieyashi
themes and such.
Well,
themes and such.
Ieyashi is kind of the closest I could describe it for now, from like the 2 episode that I watched. And I didn't really connect to Awajima for its switching protagonists and that stuff. Unfortunately, the setting and stuff didn't appeal to me that much. Akane Bashi, my defense is that I could saw like the skeleton and I could reconstruct the whole body around it, so I already knew what was going to happen, so I wasn't that much interested in it anymore. These are my excuses. May I be recused from the Asbestos Mines, please?
Into the mine.
No.
But
anyway,
anything else?
Do you want to talk about Yowa Sensei?
Episode 11.
Is there another episode? It's finished, it says.
No, it's next week. I think it's next week.
It does say finished, but I believe you.
Well, no, it's finished because I think 12 comes out today. So, because it's one of those ones that comes out today. Yeah, it came. Oh, actually, it comes out today. So it's finished because 12 is out, but I have not watched 12 yet.
Oh, that's right.
So 11. So it's fun. We had like a thing where the childhood friend who clearly has feelings for him gets gaslit by Sensei, because remember, Sensei is like, oh, those feelings are like being like treated pampered by a mommy. It's all family stuff, right? You just see him as a brother, and she's like, yeah, I couldn't possibly be in love.
Oh, fine.
And then you probably like it. It's quite good. It's quite funny. The childhood character is really funny. But yeah, no. So yeah, that kind of happens. We have like a whole thing where they get into nurse outfits to like because our guy trips over and sprains his hand, so they're all trying to make him feel better.
Mhm.
And yeah, it's fun. It's funny. It's good. I'll watch the last episode for next week and kind of give final thoughts next week. But I think it's a pretty decent ecchi show. It's pretty fun. Get lots of boobies. So anywho, I think the only ones I've got left on mine are Demons and Warrior. I think. So I don't know if you've got anything else.
Let me just. I kind of flip flop of making this like our list or my list personally. This season is my list. I didn't, just continue on this list, right? Mistress Kanan is definitely easy. I watched like the first episode. The ecchi wasn't ecchi enough. The stakes were not stakes enough.
The ecchi wasn't ecchi enough.
No, I remember saying, right, because the main, what was it? There was no real stakes in it. There was no real sexual tension in that you could build characters out of, right?
Hmm.
So I didn't. I mean, it was like first episode, but I didn't feel the right sexual tension for me to matter. It was
Right.
was kind of on a different. Remember the Maso show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where the guy just didn't have a libido at all, which made the show just having a naked girl on screen once in a while.
It just didn't.
And
Didn't
nobody
really
caring.
matter.
And if nobody in the show cares, then I don't care.
Why the fuck should you care? Yeah. Yeah.
And just naked is not enough. There has to be some stakes to it. There has to be something to it. Anyway, so that's why.
That's that one, right?
All right, so.
Yeah, we already talked about girlfriend as well, not girlfriend, girls. We already talked
never
about the
got
girls.
around to ending Love Game. Should have put it on skipped. Good from there. Barbarian King.
Right. So they fight the dragon. Big dragon fight. Big.
Is the dragon
big
individual?
Maybe, I don't know. Big.
Here,
big,
maybe.
Big,
there it is.
Yeah, there he is. There he is. Yeah. Big. 3D dragon fight.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah, you know the kind of 3D CGI dragon we're talking about. Very good. So they fight the dragon and they manage to cut one of his fingers off, and then the dragon's like summons the fairy character in, and the fairy character starts translating for the because the dragon now can talk. Dragon has big willpower, because dragons have big willpower, and they start talking. It starts talking, and they're all like, "What the fuck? You can talk?" And he's like, "Yeah, I was like just testing you guys. You're like the vessels for like the so and so foreshadowing, I guess."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have a conversation, and they're like, "Yeah, you cut my finger off, but it's all goods. This happens." Not only does it given out to the battle, but it also answers questions that would have been better left cooked later. Yeah, I kind of agree. Because the dragon's basically like, yeah cool, dragon stuff, whatever. Like foreshadow the dragon of foreshadowing, basically. Is kind of what I'm gonna call him. But yeah, they have a conversation. The main guy is like, "Hey, we killed a dragon like earlier in the show. What? Wait, if all of you guys are sentient, like what the fuck?" And the guy's like, "Well, if that dragon got defeated by you guys, he was probably senile. So don't worry. Don't worry about it." And he goes on like a whole thing about life and death and the cycle of life or whatever. And he's like, "Yeah, don't worry about it. It's fine."
Offer has to explain that it was okay.
Yeah. It's all right. Don't worry about it. And so, yeah, they have the conversation, and then the dragon fucks off. and it's all great. They head back to the village with the new party member dwarf girl acquired. Lolly that's totally not a lolly.
Oh,
Trust
here she
me, it's not.
is.
Yeah, She look. It's a dwarf, right? She's like
Mm-hmm.
100 years old or something, right? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. They start heading back, and on the way back, our girl is finally like, you know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like try and do peace between our nations, and once I've done that, let's get married. Let's
Hey,
do it.
oh.
Big confession time, and he's like, yeah. And then she's like, yeah, and it's all great. And then we get the season 2 teaser, I guess. Don't know if it's going to get a season 2 or not, where the king we see the king and the brother of our night girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
King is like,
Araragi.
why have you not fucking gone and defeated the barbarians yet? Go kill the barbarians. They stole my sister, who is like the other girl, like the chieftain's wife or whatever girl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, and so they killed and took my or whatever, my sister. Go fuck them up. But sir, the we don't have the go fucking what do I'll fucking kill you. Right?
Oh,
And
sure.
yeah.
Is it Araragi that's
Yeah.
saying it or somebody else?
No, it's the king. It's King
Ah,
Gon.
all right.
It's the king of the place where the night girl comes from, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Who seems to have a sister complex.
yeah.
Seems to have a sister complex. Very mad that his sister's not around anymore. And our guy is like, God damn it, gonna have to go wipe those barbarians out. Big war, big war time, possibly
Oh no,
maybe
but
future.
that is directly contrary to what our main character wants to do.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens if it gets a second season or not. Also the idea that no one that knew the dragons could talk. Yeah, dragons just never talked until now. Just never comes up. Yeah. Yeah, there's some world building holes here a little bit. It's a little bit wonk. But yeah, so that was the show. It's all right. Wouldn't it, it's pretty enjoyable. I am glad that it didn't end up being just the same gag over and over.
Well, it didn't have to because it could have,
Yeah,
but
you could have, yeah.
it kept up that one joke the whole
It's kind
time.
of evolved more into kind of a like the world building is a little bit jank, but at the same time, it is kind of interesting because you've got these different elements popping up. Like, oh, there's these fucking mechs. The dwarves just have these like mechs standing
Sure
around
they
that
have,
they can't
yeah.
use, right? And they've got all the dragons. They actually talk now, right? And then oh wait, you're like the vessels of so and so and so and so or whatever. What the fuck does that mean? I don't know. I guess no one asked about it. And so yeah, it like there's it's interesting, but at the same time, kind of like the execution could probably use a bit of work, right? Execution of this could probably use a little bit of adjusting, but the animation's pretty good. It is a shame that it also got kind of censored in the sense that in the manga there's like full nips, right? So
Mm,
no nips in this one, but it's all censored and like standard. Like it's not like black
washed
big
out.
white bar. Yeah. It's not. It's censored in like tasteful way, right? Like it's the animation or the hair covers the nipples or stuff like that. So it's like that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, it's all right. I'll probably watch a second season if it comes out. I reckon I'll keep up with it. But
Mm,
yeah, I don't know if it's been announced or anything. But yeah, it's good. It's good.
yeah. So next up on the list, we've already talked about Future Stone is the Demons.
Mm. We're getting our setup for or well continue because it's continuing, right? So cause it's going to be in
Yeah.
24. So that's there is there you go. There's your setup right there. Big setup. So We have. How do we begin here? Yes, basically, okay. The Okinawa grandma keeps
Mm-hmm.
his ringing up thingy, but it's definitely not
Is
Okinawa grandma. Definitely, so, like the two sides are coming to different conclusions because the main character, the male side of things, right, the brother side, is
Yoru.
like, oh, there's the family in Okinawa. We should go there and investigate. You know, it could be a trap, but it could be. The other side is like, yeah, no, that's definitely a fucking trap. And then we get to see that yes, it is definitely a fucking trap. Grandma not looking too good.
Ye- Yeah, I'm kind of. There is like secretly there are like 5 different factions in this show, and that are in
it's getting real fucking complex real quick, right? Because you have the Kagumis or whatever, right? And there's
Kagamoris.
like, and there's like like clearly different factions within the Kagamoris or however you pronounce it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have the Mothman, Moth
Yes.
brother, right? Who's hanging out with totally not fucking shady uncle, right?
Yeah.
totally, totally not shady ass weird fucking uncle man, right? Um, doing some stuff for him, but clearly, I think both of their interests are not necessarily aligned, but they're still
Mm-hmm.
working together for some reason. Maybe
It
we'll
feels
find
like
out more
more of
about that
a
later.
familial family structure. I am your father. I am your uncle.
Yeah, I am your
Therefore,
uncle. Help me out, or whatever. Intel, all right.
mm,
Um, and then we have we were introduced to Samurai Man over here, or I
yeah.
should say Sword Man. He has the 2 swords, the
Mm.
Musashi swords. Um, he's doing his 2 sword style. Um, and
Nitoru.
we see a little bit more of him later. But yeah, he shows. Yeah, we kind of we the 2 concurrent like story sort of plot lines are kind of like. We're splitting apart and we're probably going to converge, right? What's
Mm-hmm.
sort of happening. Um, so the one side is probably going to go to Okinawa at some point, but they're getting kind of ready for that trip and kind of like, oh, we need to know information. So we go to the local shaman. Big man, big boy,
Yeah.
big dude. And he's they're trying to find the mentor of Dia, I believe his name is. Daedra Dia. Trying to find his dad so that they can
Era.
figure out what the fuck. Yeah, trying to figure out what the fuck to do, right? How we proceed here. And also to drop off blessings of God, Ellie. The blessings of God.
Vaccinations.
Yeah. We will protect you from the blessings of God. Yeah, very. Um so and then we get the big kind of reveal of Samurai Man, as I'm
Mm-hmm.
going to call him, because he attacked Fat Shaman Man on the street, and cut him, but he didn't cut him. He woke up. He was fine. No,
Yeah.
nothing out of the ordinary here until he cuts his way out of Fat Man to get into the village. So now we have Samurai Man in the village, killing more people in the than because I know
That
it's the Full
village
Metal
is
Alchemist
kind
author.
of.
That village is not gonna have a lot of people left in them because, and I think it's even more kind of like because on the one hand, right, I this is why I love the Full Metal Alchemist author, right, in terms of the writing style, right, because you have this village, right, and
Mm-hmm.
it's established. Okay, the village might not be all good, right? The
Yeah.
village kind of they kept our boy, right, our Yaru, right, they
Mm-hmm.
kept him, lied to him about the sister still being there, tried to keep him in the village as long as possible, didn't let him go, all this kind of stuff, right? But and there's like alleged ulterior motives going on with the village, right? That may
Well,
or may
because
not
Yoru
be
has like this
perfectly.
superpower, and if the village
Yeah.
can control him, they have the superpower, and then they can fight the Kagamoris or
Well, they can either
more,
fight the Kagamoris or I assume like be able to kind of like defend or something, or like to be
or
able
just
to
take
like
over
not.
the whole of Japan, because that's also a thing
Maybe.
that they kind of want to maybe want to
Maybe.
do.
Again, it's like we don't know what the full motivations are, but there's ulterior motives at play, right? Like we don't know the full story, right? So it's just like on the one hand, not everyone in the village is like necessarily a good guy, right? Is what I'm
Hmm.
getting at. There's some morally grey stuff going on here, but at the same time, you
If
have
your
like this whole section.
opponent is the Kagamoris that send out paramilitary and just
Organ-
decapitate,
well, no, well, not even that. I want to talk about like the girl, right?
yeah,
Where like from like think of this from that perspective, because we have this girl who gets vaccinated, right? Who's the girl that Gabu, right,
yeah.
chops the girl's mum's head off, right? And right in front of her, right? And it's so fucking like weird, right? In a way. Because like Gabu's like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna kill any kids, right? But I'm perfectly okay just fucking head gone, falls into basket, falls over right in front of this kid, right?
She'll
That's
get over
fine.
it.
Yeah, she'll get over it, I guess. But I mean, clearly she hasn't gotten over it, Ellie. Clearly, it's fucking dead-eyed, fucking steer, fucking black under
Hmm.
eye circles, whole like yeah. It's very fucking interesting to me because I don't think any other author would have the balls to do this, right? In a sense, because if Full Metal Alchemist, right? You've got some fucking crazy ass moments, right? You have the Hughes death, right? You've got fucking your human experimentations and chimeras and all of that kind of stuff going on in Full Metal Alchemist, right? There's always been that capacity in the Full Metal Alchemist author to do some really fucked shit, right?
Hmm.
And I think that kind of bleeds into this a lot, right? Where they're not afraid to not only do the thing, but show the consequences of doing the thing, right? Because it makes you conflicted, because like Gabu as a character, right? From everything we've seen of Gabu as a character, she seems like a relatively not like she's got an attitude, right?
Hmm.
But she's a relatively alright girl, right? She's relatively fine. But she did something so fucking cruel, right? She did something that in most cases would make you a villain, right? Make you like irredeemable in the eyes of some people. But then you see her presented outside of that context in like in a different light, right? And she's just normal. And so I guess what I'm kind of getting at here, right, is I kind of find that duality of tone to be really fascinating. And I think it takes a lot of skill as an author to make this work, because if it was just like edgy, right, and it was just like, oh, we're just gonna fucking cut people's heads off and do all this kind of shit all over, right, and no consequences. They're just fucking mobs, right? Like
Hmm.
who cares? Who cares if these villagers die? They're just like things, right? I don't think it would work, right? It wouldn't really work. You wouldn't feel anything. It would just be like whatever. But because they've established this idea that no, these are actually fucking people, right? These are actually people with lives. Most of them assumedly don't even know about any of this like spiritual, not like they can't even see the fucking spirits. They just think that like they talk to the shaman about it, right? They're like, these guys, they just showed up and like people's heads just started falling off, right? Like these invisible blades or some shit, right? Like
Yeah.
it's just ordinary ass fucking villagers that don't know what the fuck's going on, and now they're getting like brutally massacred every other Tuesday,
Like
right?
we kind of, it's kind of, there is like a lot of shadow espionage war, shadow war going on, and we kind of
Yeah,
we see most direct attacks on the village, right? And most Indians are being killed right now by the Kagamoris in the village that don't know what about what's happening at all. We see very little about how the Kagamoris are attacked right now. And it's kind of, I kind of assume that
we saw like obviously like those guys kidnapped Aza and killed her, right?
Yeah, but I don't even.
But that's like the only. Yeah, but you're right. That's like the only time we've seen like casualties on the Kagomori side, right? Or at least like casualties in the sense of like people associated with the Kagamoris.
And also,
right?
it's not 100% clear that those are from the village. They might be from a sub faction inside the Kagamoris also.
Yeah. It's fascinating. I find it fascinating, and I like the tone. Right? I like this. I don't want to say realistic because it's not realistic, obviously. Right? Like it's not real, but I like it's kind of an immersive tone. It's very weird to describe. Right? Where you're getting presented with this very fanciful situation, right? But it's being treated very seriously, right? And this is all kind of leading up to, Samurai Man jumps out. He's got invisible fucking swords, right?
For most people, yeah.
Yeah, because the swords are demons, right? And he just starts fucking cutting. He starts blasting Ellie. He starts fucking cutting people's heads. It's like, oh shit, it's happening again. Right? It's just fucking
I kind of feel like that, just as a story, right? We should have a big attack from the village soon. We
really need to get some.
This is the village doing a big attack on the Kagamoris, killing a bunch of people.
The village doesn't really seem like it's got a lot of juice, right? Doesn't really seem like they're doing a whole lot, right? Like, what's going on here? Like, maybe next episode, because obviously Grandma and the fake Aza are gonna like fight Samurai Man, right? Like, maybe we're gonna see a bit of stuff going on, right? Like, we'll see what happens. But it's kind of fucking. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's very captivating. I'm down to continue. We will be watching. We will be watching. So anyway, I think that just about that does it for me. I think I don't think I have anything else.
This is continue. Witch Hat is very good. Was it completed? Right, is a thing I could say completed.
Yeah.
I should put the other one that's completed. Oh, it's still ongoing. Never mind.
Yeah.
I am watching this one. That it's about it, right? If I put this back on. Never didn't watch this one. Yeah, one episode. Continue on. All right. Time for next season.
Yee! It is time finally.
So the world is dancing. I believe I saw it. Like I might have seen it.
I changed my mark filter because I don't see the world is dancing. There we no. Why don't I see the world is dancing? Is that not showing up on?
Oh, sorry, it's a countdown. Sorry, should have put it on popularity.
That explains. That explains it.
My default is countdown. That's all
there we go.
All right. Should we? Do we need to?
Mushoku Season 3. We will be watching.
Let me just sneak into the visuals. Hey, Aris, how's it doing?
Hey,
Demon Girl, what's up with you? I don't know. Is it Orsted? It looks like an older Orsted, and Aris seems to be prominent.
Yeah, so things will be happening. Rudius will be continuing his harem adventures. We will be watching the Reincarnation Season 3. It is going to happen. Not much else to really say about that, I guess. Other than Eris do be looking fine.
So
she do be looking fine.
Yeah. I did watch, so Trapped in a Dating Sim. I did watch the first season of this. I found it pretty fun. And now the second season is here. So I'm continuing.
I didn't watch it, so
the thing is that it's this is the other show that kind of says this is kind of a matriarchal society, right? Women are by default a higher status than men. Marriages with women, you carry the name of the woman, blah 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 blah.
So and so and so and so.
However, we also had this other show called Shield Hero that said that it did that thing, but I never felt that was true in that world. It is true in this world, so that was also kind of a fun thing besides all the other stuff. Skull Knight season 2. Didn't watch the first season.
Yeah, no, I didn't watch the first season, but I hope the people that hate slavery will have fun with that one. I guess.
Yeah. That would be most people, but for different reasons.
I guess. So
Tanya. It's been a while.
I haven't watched the movie yet. I should probably watch the movie.
You should watch the movie. The movie's like in between the seasons.
Yeah,
why does this guy have like high heels? Looks like he has like high heel boots.
Hey man, look, gender stuff. Who cares? Don't worry about. Don't worry about.
Ooh,
but no, so yeah, we'll be,
this image, this visual.
Yeah.
You good there, Tanya? You good there?
You're good. Yeah. So yeah, we'll be watching that. Country Bumpkin season 2. I'll watch it. I didn't mind season 1. Season 1 was alright.
Yeah, I did skip it to the end. Or
Bleach, don't care. 100 Girlfriends, no.
Hey,
let's go.
We
will be watching. The Cleavertress.
School arc.
Yeah, Cleavertress.
It's time for the school arc.
Yeah, it's time to go to Hogwarts. We're going to Hogwarts. It's time to Cleavertress it up in Hogwarts. Yeah, very hype. Very hype to see how Cleavertress continues to develop, because that was like one of my highlights of last year. Was Cleavertress. I fucking love that show. It's so good. Right. Overshadowed, overpowered. So this seems kind of generic-y.
Doesn't look like second reincarnation. This is slightly different, but
I don't know. It seems kind of generic-y to me. Not 100 on that.
Let's put it on skip. All right, Smoking Behind the Supermarket. I see like a lot of hype just by the premise. But
hang on, wait a minute, because I don't see smoking. Why don't I see smoking? Oh, it's kind. Because I see I'm at Rich Girl. I don't see smoking.
There was like already. I believe there was like a preview episode already out. I don't know what's.
Oh, there we go. Oh, I already had it on skipping for some reason.
Oh.
I don't know why. Oh, that's good. We'll go with that then. So I've seen some stuff about it. I might change it from skipping to considering.
I'll put it on considering. I mean, why not?
because I've seen people talk about how good it is, and people say that it's really good. And it's a fun little romance comedy, maybe love to maybe I don't know. So I'll give it a look. I'll go romantic subtext. There you go. Adult cast, romantic subtext. So yeah, I'll give it a crack. We'll see how it goes. Rich girl caretaker. Comedy romance school. I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I don't know about you. I'm not feeling it.
I didn't feel a spice in there. I mean, I already have my Ramparts of Ice, but Super Mark manga is good.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've heard it's good. So like I said, I'll put it on considering. We'll see how we go. Yeah. Hell Mode, hardcore
second
gamer
season.
Dominates another world. Another second season.
You and I.
Oh boy, I was wrong about her. Oh boy.
Oh?
7 years after making a childhood promise to always be friends, retire.
Ooh, this looks like a fun dynamic.
Boyish pal. High school transformed into the girl every guy dreams about, while Haku looks may have changed. She's still the same pal he remembers despite years apart. Their promise and feelings remain. Same.
What are the database tags? Romantic comedy.
What are the database? What are we databasing?
I
We
will
got
go watch this one, at least like a first episode. I am.
it's up. It looks up your alley.
Mm.
Villager level 99999999999.
Classes, feeding mechanic.
It's looking very generic-y, fantasy-y.
The weakest class, villager, that stuff.
Exiled Knight knows how to game the system.
Another one of these.
Yeah, we're getting a few of these
heavy
now.
Knight class.
Yeah, and big, yeah.
What's this?
Man, it's getting 2 cores back to back. Holy shit. All right. Intrepid Prince Gab to the throne thing.
He looks kind of fun though. Look at the second visual, for instance.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm just. Well, if you watch it and you tell me,
I'm giving it at least planning.
Grand Blue Dreaming. I became a legend after my 10-year long last stand.
Evran. Oh no, this is old.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, we're getting a lot of these generic fantasies this season. Classroom of the Black Cat and the Witch.
I'll skim through the visuals here. The actors look fun though.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not. Anything that's skipped can always get unskipped if I hear anything good about
it. Let me give it a consider.
It's just looking at them. I'm just kind of like.
Tomb Raider King. Mysterious tombs appeared all over.
Very Korean.
Mysterious tombs appeared all over South Korea, and certain people can only access it.
Yeah.
Tomb Explorer betrayed by he's about to die and then gains a relic.
Then he gains an axe or some shit. God, it looks you could tell just by the visuals that I saw the visual and I'm like, yeah, that's Korean. That's some solo leveling looking shit right there.
I mean, Joe showed me like a funny image where all Korean and characters start out looking like, your South Korean twink, and then two chapters later,
he's fucking.
I mean, I remember, right? I didn't know that in the poster of the solo leveling, right? There are like 2 people in the poster. And I thought, oh, I wonder what their relationship is, or whatever.
Yeah, this is the same fucking guy.
It's the same. They are not the same guy. Let us be honest.
No.
I want to love you,
but no, I'm not super interested. I'm kind of like whatever. I want to love you till your dying day. Fantasy school love, girls love. There you go, Ali. That's always up your alley.
The second and last visual narrative.
There's some.
Let me give
it like hell the fucking verse visual. Yeah, okay, maybe, maybe we'll consider that one.
Well, the last visual is a little bit more striking to me.
Well, we'll give that a look. That could be interesting. So, what is it? Death lurks behind a mysterious orphanage with children trained to become magical weapons of war. Among them, Sienna, who longs to stop the fighting in the conflict. One gruesome night, Sienna meets a strange girl covered in blood with a smile on her face. The mysterious girl turns out to be a secret weapon, an immortal child soldier named Minnie. And when the two become roommates, there is growing tension and attraction. How will the peace-loving Serena live with someone who welcomes death? Actually sounds pretty based. We'll definitely consider that one. That sounds good.
What's the original? It's the original manga. All right, that tells me something.
Yeah, it's a manga. Love unseen beneath the clear night sky.
Romance drama. Let me give it a curious look. Oh, it's very. Is she like blind or something?
I don't know. I
Hey,
don't know.
she's blind.
Hey, disability representation. Let's
You're
go.
obligated to watch it.
No, I'm not.
It's your
No, I'm not.
fate.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yen
Look, if you
Pran,
watch it and you think it's good, then I'll
light
you know, I'll
novel. Light novels, heavy on words. Let me give it a planning.
Yeah. So anyway, world's strongest rear guard. Yeah.
Let
Meh.
me isekai reincarnation
Meh.
fantasy. Oh, sorry. Let me give it.
Meh.
Not even these
Meh.
visuals, Naratsu. Look at these girls
Nah.
sleeping with their breasts prominently in the image.
Nah. It doesn't have the itchy tag, so I don't have high hopes.
Nah, I'm not. Where am I?
Alright, Sparks of
Oh, it's already skimming
Tomorrow.
out the skippy ones. All right. Sparks of
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Sparks Tomorrow, historical romance. Heroine Saint?
Oh
No,
wait,
I'm
I saw a
all
trailer for
works
this one.
made.
Sorry, Sparks of Tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I saw
Oh
a
yeah.
trailer for this one and it looked cool. So
Oh yeah. All right. Maid Show.
I'm going to give this a watch.
Black Torch.
No.
Action Supernatural. Yeah.
Feels looks like
Elusive Samurai season 2, Ellie.
absolutely going to watch it. I spotted it already.
Absolutely. And right next to it, the other big hitter of the season, biggest hit of the season, I feel, outside of the returners. It is the one and only,
Hey.
the ghosts in the shell.
By Science
And I've
Salu,
seen
same studio as Dananam, their most recent.
oh boy, oh man, it's gonna be. I've seen some trailers. This shit's gonna
I
clap
didn't watch
because
any
it's
trailers, so I kind of planned it.
original art style from the manga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be a good one. So I will watch that. Liar Game. Already had that skip, so I must have skipped it
Liar
from another
Game? Yeah,
season,
I already
maybe.
skipped that one, apparently.
Yeah. Livid Lady's Guide to Getting Even: How I Crushed My Homeland with My Mighty
Trauma
Grimoires.
fantasy. So it's about the.
Elizabeth Leneson, daughter of the influential Prime Minister, is a picture perfect lady on the path to becoming the future queen of the kingdom of Haldera or whatever. But her life takes a sudden turn for the worse when her fiance makes a show of publicly calling off their engagement soon after he throws her in jail and starts spreading nasty rumors about her. The encouragement Elizabeth receives from her royal waiting maid, whatever, and her inner fury are all she needs to reconsider her goals. Why should she continue devoting herself to a country that doesn't respect her when she can trample over it instead? She will get even with those who wronged her, and bring down the damned kingdom, even if it's the last thing she does. Luckily, Elizabeth is no damsel in distress and has 7 powerful magic grimoires she won't hesitate to use. Get ready, because this ruthless lady is out for blood.
Funnily enough, Natsu, do you know, like a season ago, or before the current season, there was another show where a white-haired girl just punched the fiance for being an ass. In the first episode, she did some.
I do remember seeing the clips for that. Yeah.
He was also like a blonde guy, right? With a pink-haired fiance that he actually chose over her.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of funny that
it's the same. Well, I mean, it sounds like an interesting enough premise, revenge story, drama, fantasy thing. So I'll consider it. It could be
I'll
alright.
give it a planning.
And we'll give it a consider. We'll
Another villainous show. Let me give.
Yeah. So actually, I don't know. I talked to you about this, but I started reading this one manga recently, and I'd have to go and figure out what it was called again, because I haven't been using MangaDex. I've been using this Android app thing for my reading, so I'd have to go grab it. But basically, it's a villainous show, but male.
All right, cool.
So the premise is this, right? You have this guy who plays this erotic RPG, right? And in the erotic RPG, there is this little fat kid who's like the evil noble fat ugly bastard kid who NTRs you and steals if you fuck up, right? And if you don't fuck up, he always dies, and it's typical villainous setup, right? And then he wakes up one day as the fat kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
So very typical villainous setup, and he realizes, oh shit, I'm the fat kid, right? I gotta like not get fucking like killed off horrifically and evil, right? So he starts like working out and he becomes not a fat kid, and he like stops doing all the pervy shit that the character normally does, and he like starts treating the maids with respect and all of this other stuff. And it's good. It's actually quite a fun read. It's quite a good time. I've been enjoying reading it. It's kind of funny because it's like, again, it's the same formula but from like the male perspective, right? Of like, I understand this game. I know how this works. I know the death flags. I'm gonna stop my death, right? I'm gonna not do the things. All the while he's also trying to not fucking like do pervy shit with the fucking females because they're all like kind of like the same characters from the game, and he like recognizes like all of the stuff from the game. And before we continue, there's this one thing that's really funny. There's a sword trainer mercenary character who's teaching him how to do like swordplay stuff. And because he's been like working out and doing like magic training as well, because he's very magic. Like the reason the villain character is the villain character is he has like very powerful magic, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is how he's able to like do pervy shit in the RPG. But he's like changing that into like, oh, I'm gonna use my powers to actually become strong, right?
Yeah.
And so he fights this guy, and the guy like kicks him and is like, oh shit, I'm gonna get fucking like my head cut off for kicking this noble with a kick that could shatter people's ribs. And he's like, wait, the young master, he's not hurt. What the fuck? Wait a minute. What's the young master preparing for? What does he know that I don't know? What's going on here? I need to like figure this out. Something's going on here. So there's some more interesting stuff going on with it. I have to remember what the name of it was because it's probably got one of those like really weird ass names. But I've been watching that, and that's been not watching, but reading that, and that's been a fun read, and a fun one. So anyway, speaking of villainous, we should probably talk about the villainous.
Yeah, so I wasn't really feeling it from the visuals or the description, but I started watching the trailer, and it looked a lot more interesting.
I did see you watching that on my other monitor. Yeah, you were watching it.
Just because it has some swapped body type thing going on. So the evil girl that did apparently basically an assassination swap bodies with with her, right? So she's now the evil girl that is in a nice body. But now she is no longer a sickly girl. She can jump. Hey, she's cute.
Yay.
And now she is full on into huge courts politics.
Hey.
What was the one from? Oh no, she's not reacting to my provocations.
Oh.
Big courts dramas. This looks kind of fun.
Might be up your alley then.
Might be. I mean, it's kind of course. Apothecary Diaries was a huge court drama show wrapped in a mystery novel kind of wrapping. But it was a lot about the court dramas, the palace court dramas. It was fun, so I'm giving this a watching.
Right. Young ladies don't play fighting games?
Years ago I saw this was announced for an anime, and although it is kind of funny, it is kind of your rock girl show, or your rich lady rock girl show.
Right. Well, I'm not really into fighting games. So
that's kind of the issue for me.
If you care about it, you care about it.
I'm sure that it's going to be full of actual fighting game stuff, but it's not for me.
So Kaiju Girl. looks kind of cool. Romance, comedy, supernatural about her. Kaiju girl, but if she falls in love, big feelings, she turns into a big kaiju. Oh no. No! I'm gonna turn into a kaiju. No.
So cute.
Yeah, I'll give it a consider. It looks alright. I'll give it a consider. Could be fun.
Yeah, I cannot give it higher than a consider.
Yeah, I'll give it a consider. We'll see how we go. Mal. 2 calls back to back. Sunrise. I already had it marked as
I'm
not
giving it
watching.
skipping.
Hattori-san wants to fight in the next line.
Oh, I gave that a skipping already.
That looks a bit. Yeah, I'm not 100 on that one. Frontier Lord begins with 0 subjects.
It feels like a manga or something. This feels
maybe could be Korean. Could be Korean. I don't know.
It isn't. Oh wait, it looks cute. Never mind. It looks like some
Mongolian. Oh wait. Cute stuff. I guess. Yeah. No. I don't
Mongolian
know.
steppe stuff. All right. That might be cool.
Some throat.
No, I also recognize the fingers. Give it a plan because my green shows becomes kind of. It's a lot by now.
The oblivious saint can't contain her power.
Nah.
Forsaken saintess road trip. Chain smoker cat.
Considering it's a bit of a meme. It doesn't look.
There you go. All right, what do we got? Hang on, what do we got here? So, welcome to Yami's apartment. Please don't mind the smell. Yami is a cat with a seriously bad smoking habit. Every time she tries to quit, she becomes weak and the cravings and gives in almost instantly. Behind her, rent and unable to hold down a job, her friends and sister rally around to help her out. But when she's using her pee to put out cigarette fires, they may just have to work to might just have their work cut out for them. Will she ever get her life together, or is she doomed to live as a chain-smoking snob for forever?
Magician. Going back to the start, and was good up.
Yeah. So we'll see. Yeah, that's what I mean. Kaiju might be good. I've seen the trailers for it. It looks alright, so I'm considering.
Alright, I haven't. Yeah.
Chain Smoker, I could probably put that as a considering too. That might be funny. See how it goes. Look, and more Mongolian stuff, Ellie. Look at this.
Yeah, I did see some hype around this. Maybe just because of the art style, because it is a very different art style.
It is very different.
Science Saru. Also Science Saru. I have to give this like considering at the minimum. Alright.
Well, let us know if it's good.
No.
Ogre's Bride, no. One Piece, no.
This is like a short ecchi show.
Yeah.
Ooh, Nanoha. Let me try this Nanoha show to watch. Hey, Nacho, this Kamui.
Hang on. We are like blitzing fast here. I was at like.
Yeah, sorry, I am.
I was at One Piece, and then we got Duke's son claims he won't love me yet shows me admiration. Yeah, don't care. Detective Conan, don't care. Ecchi show. Let me have a look, because you know me, I am the fucking front runner on the Ecchi here. He's right behind you. It's okay, what's it about? Exorcism. This exorcism is, oh my fucking god! Self-proclaimed ordinary high school girl who only sees ghosts. Using her unique ability to attract spirits, she works as an assistant to a famous psychic. Although Kanami boasts overwhelming spiritual power, his exorcism methods are unexpected. Will Sagazu be tossed about by supernatural disturbances, ever find peace? The curtain rises on supreme exorcism. Oh my fucking god! Oh my.
Ooh.
Okay, maybe. Hey, maybe. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm watching you watch the thing. I'm watching. Okay. All right. All right. All
A bit
right. All right.
censory it looked, I have to admit.
Well, it's on YouTube. It's the YouTube version. All right. We look. We
Mm.
gotta
Alright,
gotta watch
Yankee
out.
guy and girl
Yankee
that...
shows up. He's got his big Yankee dick, and he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna I'm gonna fuck some ghosts. I'm gonna yeah, I'm gonna fuck some ghosts, bro." This actually looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. This could be funny. Oh no.
It looks kind of funny though.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm delayed, right? I'm delayed. He walks in, Yankee dude walks in. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. I mean, look, yeah, it'll probably be uncensored when we get to
Less censored.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
You know, the
We will
dynamic of
see.
guy that is just naked around girl that has to deal with it is kind of funny.
Yeah, on its
Let
own.
me give it
Yeah,
like
on
a planning,
its
because
own.
I'm not a 100.
See, this is what I mean. This is why, yeah, it's good. You know, I'll give it a plan. I'll give it a considering. You know, I'll give it a look. I mean, it's 12-minute episodes, so yeah, it is a short. It's a short runtime show. So yeah, it could be alright. Could be alright. All right, Magical Girl Nanoha. Yes, I have heard from the lolly man. That I need to get into the Magical Girl Nanoha stuff. Because this does look really good. From what I've seen, anyway, it looks like it's going to be quite a good one. So yeah, we
Look
will
at our office ladies.
probably watch it. You know, probably give it a watch. We'll see how we go. Something Dust, winner of the kids/game category of the Project Anima competition. Okay.
Those that look interesting.
Ordinary high schoolers living in a city shaped by mysterious dust between gaming bathhouse trips and quiet walks home. Their days are peaceful, yet strange technology is raising unrest. Begin to quietly affect their daily lives. I don't know. Not really feeling it. Not really feeling it. Really. And then we got Digimon, which I'm already watching, so that's not a big deal. Victoria of Many Faces
doesn't look. After that, it's second season.
Magical Girls Inc. I didn't end up watching the first season of that. I don't know. I think you did, didn't you? Did you watch that?
No, I never got around to it, but I heard good things about it nonetheless.
Azura Lane. I haven't been watching the Azura Lane show.
So I already have it on skipping or something.
Yeah. Red River.
I am going to watch it.
There's a lot of tags. We got a lot of tags here. We got
big database.
Action, adventure, drama, fantasy, historical, romance, supernatural. Yuri, a teen of the 21st century, has been transported into ancient. Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
This is basically the first manga I ever bought.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go. Look at that.
And so I already, when I saw it was coming, I always planned on watching it because I don't believe that
I'll add it on to considering. Could be good. Could be good. I'll add it on.
It's a classic shoujo. That's why.
Yeah. All right. Stepmother and Stepsisters Aren't Wicked. Probably. I don't care about that. World is Dancing.
This one looks pretty. So let me give it like a
maybe. Sorry About My Little Brothers.
It's high on the popularity though. Just for oh no, sorry, it's high on the countdown. Sorry. Oops.
Goodbye, Lara. I don't know. There's something about
just fantasy. Is there nothing else?
It looks very shoujo, classic-y shoujo.
Let me give a trailer a watch.
Yeah, give her a look. What are we looking at here?
Oh, there's like almost a Ponyo setting in the first
scenes. Like it looks. It looks very. That's what I mean. The visuals look very interesting. It's kind of
concept
like
trailer.
It's 90s, but it's not. Like it's 90s, but it's not. Right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's got that kind of vibe.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's almost how would I describe it?
This actually looks pretty interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'll give that a consider. Okay.
Let me give it a
Yeah.
planning over here.
Oh god, how do I describe it? It's like, yeah, because it's not 80s and 90s, right? But it's like inspired, I think. It looks
Utena
inspired.
feels.
It's an original too. So it's not
Mhm.
a based on anything. So yeah, that could be all right. We might give that a crack. All right, season 2 of a thing. Saved by the Ice Cold Prince's Embrace. Nah. Iron
No.
Walk. Nah.
No.
Grow Up, Such Flowers. Nah. Draw This Then Die. Nah. The Drops of God. Nah.
Recommendation.
Recommendation from the nah.
No.
Let's Go Thingamadiggy. No. Bang Dream thing.
Kind of feel
No.
that we are tripping.
Boys Love. Yeah, we're getting into the trenches here. A lot of skips already.
Thunder
Bungo Stray
Free.
Dogs thing, Beyblades. Yeah, we're in the kiddie shit now. I think.
Babies of Bread. All right.
Babies. Hang on, I'm just making sure I mark everything. Hang on, skipping. Because I don't need them showing up on my schedule. That and Babies of Breed. Okay. All right. Okay.
Time
That's
to
the
see
end of that.
massive. Oh wait, let me do it.
Mark filter, remove skipping. There we go. Right. Let's have a look. So I've got Mushoku Tensei Cleavatra. Oh yeah, hang on. I'll just go through. Mushoku Tensei, Demons, Tanya, Country Bumpkin, Cleavatris, Ghost in the Shell, and Digimon as my watches, my considerings. I've got Smoking, Love You Till You Die, the Grimoire Lady, Kaiju, Red River, Magical Girl, Nanoha, the fucking Exorcist, Chain Smoker, and the Lara one. So there we go. That's me sorted. That's what I've got.
So I got Mushoku Tensei, second season of Trapped in the Dating Sim, Demons continue on, Tanya, second season, Cleaver second season. I need some convincing on Supermarket if I'm looking at all the other things that I have, right? This one might also never get around, just a feeling, but the visual looks cute at least. This guy, let me drop this down to considering, and this to planning. Is also considering, that's right. Oh, why is this? This is skip. I don't need to watch the solo leveling 2. All right, I want to love you to your dying death. Unseen, underneath the clear love unseen looks neat. Sparks of Tomorrow will have a cool trailer, and that's why I'm watching Elusive Samurai, Ghost in the Shell. Then Vivid Lady's Guide to Crush the Land, cool. This I was convinced by the trailer just now. Kaiju Girl, Mages in G stands for it. I'll probably I'll give it like at least the first episode. Then we have our Mongolian Kingdom beginning.
Oh, you're born. Yeah.
Probably he'll never get around to a whole kingdom at the end. He'll settle for a family.
Probably not.
Realm, etc.
Probably, yeah.
But it will be a huge journey until that point. Change Smoker Cat. Maybe I'm getting jaded by the hype, but
well, like I said, it sounded interesting enough.
Yeah, but the setting feels a little bit small, right?
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
So,
we'll see how it goes.
Which in Mongolia, I have another one in Mongolia, so I might not get around to this one. Although it's another witch, and the previous witch show was pretty good. And anyway, Kamui looks kind of funny. Nanoha,
it looks kind of funny. I'll watch it because you know me, I'm itchy man. So if I say it's bad, then you know it's bad.
Yeah. Then Nanoha. It's been years since I saw Nanoha. I didn't see this one. It starts with a 60-minute extended
Yes, it does.
special.
It's getting it's getting the movie treatment. It's getting
Though
the movie treatment.
That usually happens when they have a lot of confidence, right? So that's
Well, it is Nanoha, right? It is a
yeah.
very big fucking franchise, so kind of makes sense.
Yeah, Red River. I cannot promise the quality of it. I just read the manga when it was my first manga I
if it's
bought.
good, it's good.
Yeah.
If it's good, it's good.
Then The World is Dancing. I saw I believe I saw no, I didn't see this trailer.
Yeah.
But it looks super colorful. So
Alright. And then we've got Goodbye, the weird the weird out there one of the picks.
mhm.
The 90s not 90s of the picks.
The
Looks
Utena
like it might be good.
kind of looking.
I was gonna say it's got that Utena vibe to it. So I'm
It is
kinda
also like a clear
intrigued.
adaptation of the Little Mermaid in some way, because here you've got
Maybe
Ursula.
Yeah, like I
not,
saw that. Yeah,
You have not Ursula over here.
Well, like I said, it does look interesting, right? Like I feel like there is. What's the studio? What have they done before?
Info Studio
Yeah.
Kinema.
What's the studio?
Rising of
Kineras,
a
what have
Shield
they done?
Hero.
Oh,
Made
okay.
in
So they've done
Abyss.
Shield Hero, Black Bullet. They did Made in Abyss, Dawn of the Deep. Wow, okay. They've done some stuff. Made in Abyss, yeah. Yeah, they've done some stuff.
And of course, Yuyushki. Kamiko. I should have put this like just to fill out.
Yeah, they've
completed.
done some stuff. They've done some stuff. Okay. All right. Okay, well, like I said, yeah, it could be good. It could be good. Like I said, it's looking interesting. It's looking, yeah. So long ago, there lived a mermaid princess. Yeah, so it is like a Little Mermaid type story. So
Yeah.
Father the king and his sisters. One day, she fell in love with a human prince who lived on land. It was forbidden love. Yeah, joining to the surface, but the potion came at a cost. If she failed to find true love, and she would turn into foam and vanish into the ocean. Although she was a princess of the sea, she chose to love, yet her wish went unfulfilled and she vanished into the sea. 200 years later,
An actor story for The Little
more.
Mermaid.
Sounds good. No, it sounds alright. It sounds alright. It might be a fun time. Alright. I'm down. We'll see how it goes. Well, all right. Well, looking at the schedule, next week's looking pretty barren. This coming week is looking pretty fucking barren.
At least we can talk about the last episodes, and you can talk about some last episodes.
Yeah, because stuff doesn't seem to start up until at least Friday with Chainsmoker and Kaiju Girl.
Mm-hmm.
So we're probably gonna be probably gonna be a bit iffy. But yeah, we'll see. Like I said, we'll see how we go.
At least I got my Ramparts, and I see The World is Dancing and Ramparts and Kaiju Girl are on time.
Yeah. So we'll see how we go next week. But anyway, it was fun. It was a good time. We lots of good anime this season. There's a couple of interesting hitters. This time around. So that's good. It's always good to see some
back
new stuff.
on time, my preferred. 1 day for World is Dancing, 4 days, 5 days, and when it's turned 6 days, it gets a little bit iffy. So Mushoku Tensei would probably not make it, I believe. Kamui might have like an episode, but yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Good. We got some good stuff going on.
And trying to ask Namatsu daily what shows he's watching so he can get all the posters.
So we can add them to the fucking list. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess that'll do us for today. It's been fun. We'll catch you guys next time.
Later.